Alright, welcome back. Today we're working on a 2015 Land Rover Range Rover Evoque. We're doing the set of rear pads and rotors. So on this clip right here, I'm removing the bolts for the rear caliper that hold in by a couple of 13s. Actually, before you do this procedure, you make sure you put the rear brakes in service mode. Otherwise, the piston will not retract. So here's a shot of the brake pads. They're worn out. They were so worn out they dig into the rotors on the other side, so we end up having to replace the rotors. This shot of the brand new pad versus the worn out one. Right now I'm getting the caliper bracket off. It's held in by a couple of 15s, and they're torqued down not too tight, so I'll use an impact to speed this process up. So off the shot there, after I get the caliper bracket off, I actually cleaned up the pins and then the contacts, looped up the pins and then put them back in. The rotor itself is held on by a T45. Here's the new one going back on the hub and putting that T45 back in. Now the bracket's all cleaned up. We're going to put it back on the car. So here's the second 15mm going back in. I'll run them in with the impact and I'll finish them off with a wrench. After that, we're going to slide the inner and outer pads on with a little bit of lube on the edge of the pad. And here's the caliper piston going back in. There's a shot of the special tool. Like I said again, if you do not do the maintenance procedure, that piston will not retract. It doesn't matter how you turn it or push it, it just will not retract. Here's the 13mm going back on for the caliper, and I'm holding it with a plier because a 16mm wrench doesn't really slip over. I have those really thin ones too, I don't want to do it either. So I'll crank these down. Now the wheels going back on. I believe this car had 21mm lug nuts. Just start all of them by hand. Make sure you start all of your lug nuts by hand. You do not want to cross thread anything. Makes it easier for the next guy who works on it. Now I got a torque stick on the impact. I'm going to tighten them down to about 100 foot-pounds. And that's it on the wheels. And on the scan tool, before you do this brake job, you go in parking brakes, and then you will go into the special function or function tests, and there's a procedure for parking brake entering maintenance mode. Make sure you do that, and the car might ask you to hook up a jump box or a charger so it maintains 12.5 volts. At this step, you would just hold down the parking brake release and then activate it, and just keep on holding down that button until you don't hear the whining sound anymore of the calipers. Once that's done, it should say complete. Now you could do your brakes. So at this point, the piston should push in. Once you're done, make sure you put the car back into the normal mode, so this will exit the maintenance mode, so these parking brakes will actually work properly. So it's the same procedure, just hold down that button. And that's about all you have to do is complete it. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment. Like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.